Hey guys, thank you for watching the SlatRock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. Here's your news for September 4th, 2019. We're starting off with some huge news from AEW today, as the company's World Championship has reportedly been stolen. According to sources, a police report was filed on Tuesday, naming Chris Jericho as the victim of a title theft, and though the report didn't make clear which of Jericho's belts was stolen, it's unlikely to be anything other than the AEW gold. The police report read, "The victim reported the theft of his championship wrestling belt while he was eating inside Longhorn Steakhouse. The victim stated he arrived at the Millionaire Club Airport Terminal and placed the belt inside his rented limousine. The limo driver shuttled the victim to Longhorn for dinner. The victim remained at Longhorn while the limo driver returned to the airport. The victim had taken the wrong luggage from the airport, and the driver took it back to the terminal. When the driver picked up the victim from the restaurant, the belt was missing. Responding officers searched the limo and the airport for the belt without success. On-call CID was consulted, and forensics responded to the scene." Though the report didn't say which title was taken from Y2J, Jericho himself would later issue a statement confirming it is the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, and according to Fightful, the case is still ongoing for Tallahassee police. Obviously, this is terrible news for Jericho, who defeated Hangman Page at All Out to become the very first world champion of the new promotion, though maybe he could drown his sorrows with a delicious Arby's sandwich. When news about the title being stolen spread online, Arby's official Twitter joked about making a new belt for the Fozzy singer, telling him that they have plenty of cardboard to use, though Jericho hasn't responded to this generous offer. Hopefully the title will be found soon, as it's a hard item to hide, and a stolen world championship is the last thing the new company needs ahead of their TV launch on TNT next month. Though Jericho may be without a title, two wrestlers who left it all in the ring at All Out were Cody Rhodes and Shawn Spears, who battled for over 16 minutes before Rhodes emerged the victor. A hard-fought victory to say the least, the former NWA World Champion is still reeling from the match, and recently uploaded a photo showing his bruised and damaged body. With the caption, "Fallout from AEW All Out," the picture clearly shows just some of the bruises that the American Nightmare took in the match. Though he may be hurting, Rhodes won't have much time to heal, as he will be busy for the next month preparing fans for October 2nd, when the company launches their own TV show on TNT. While Cody and Spears put their bodies on the line during their match to entertain the fans, spare a thought for the third man in the ring, Earl Hebner. The former WWE and TNA referee is no stranger to controversy, as he was a part of the infamous Montreal Screwjob in 1997, but Hebner apparently had some issues of his own at All Out. According to a report by Fightful Select, Hebner was heading to the ring when a fan started having a go at him before the bell had rung. The report said, Earl Hebner had a little bit of an incident ahead of the Cody vs. Shawn Spears match as a fan started going at him in the front row. Despite the incident, Hebner was still able to perform his duties and help deliver a great match, and hopefully fans will be more respectful of the company and its employees in the future. Over to WWE now, and it seems the investigation is over, and Eric Rowan has been revealed as the lone culprit of the Roman Reigns attacks. This storyline has been going on for a while, and has either been the best thing in wrestling or the worst, depending on who you asked. A story full of turns that often didn't make sense, the company finally revealed that Rowan was behind it all by himself this week, as the former tag team champion attacked both Reigns and his now former partner, Daniel Bryan. After weeks of backstage attacks by Rowan, the big dog will finally get his chance for some revenge when he takes on the Colossal Superstar at Clash of Champions. With that being said though, Bryan is still demanding an apology from the former Universal Champion for being accused in the first place, so expect these two former WWE champions to cross paths somewhere in the near future. Though Reigns and Bryan's night didn't go how they wanted, they weren't the only superstars to go on an emotional roller coaster on this week's show. During the same SmackDown, Drake Maverick and his long-suffering wife were spotted backstage, as the British superstar was focused on not losing the 24/7 title. After being called an idiot by Renee, Maverick would be jumped by the Singh brothers, but was able to avoid losing the gold. This was only the start of Drake's troubles though, as the Lucha House Party and the B-Team would also make their presence known, with Bo Dallas finally getting a pinfall over Maverick to claim the title. After winning the title, Dallas became the target of everyone around him, and after Shinsuke Nakamura defeated a jobber, he and partner Curtis Axel made their way to the ring. Though Axel and Dallas attempted to fight off the Singh brothers in Grand Metalik, it was Maverick who would shock everyone, rolling up Dallas to get the win and another reign as 24/7 champion. Celebrating on the ramp, Maverick really should have learned his lesson by now, as while he was gloating, R-Truth appeared wearing the King of the Ring robe on the throne platform. Rolling up Maverick to win the title, Truth is starting his 14th reign with the gold, as it seems Maverick won't be consummating his marriage anytime soon. Over to Raw now, and though Clash of Champions hasn't happened yet, the Red Brand is already building to next month's Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. On this week's show, Bray Wyatt announced on the latest episode of the Firefly Funhouse that he would be challenging for the Universal Championship at the pay-per-view inside the barbaric structure. Though building up a match before Clash of Champions is odd, the company has been wise not to telegraph a result for next Sunday's show, as Wyatt called out both current champion Seth Rollins as well as #1 contender Braun Strowman. Wyatt is no stranger to having colorful characters by his side, and one of the most popular is the Devil Vince McMahon puppet. On the latest episode of the Funhouse, the puppet made his presence known in a very meta moment indeed, as the puppet's love of money reflected the Mr. McMahon character well, but also hinted at the incredible real merchandise sales that Wyatt has had since returning earlier this year. During the show, Wyatt compared his friendship with his team in the Funhouse to the fractured alliance between Rollins and Strowman, as it's clear that the Eater of Worlds is looking to hold championship gold very soon. Back to SmackDown Live now, and the King of the Ring tournament continued in a major way with 2 quarter-final matches. First off, Elias was able to walk away with a big win over Ali to qualify for the semifinals, meaning the former 24/7 champion is just 2 victories away from being declared king. Although Ali dominated much of the match, an injury to his leg proved to be his undoing, something Elias was quick to capitalize on to get the win. Later on in the night, Chad Gable was able to get a win over Dark Horse Andrade to also qualify for the semifinals, and the Olympian and Elias will face each other next week in Madison Square Garden to represent SmackDown Live in the finals at Clash of Champions. Whoever wins next week's match will certainly have a tall order ahead of them though, as this week's edition of Raw saw 3 superstars from the Red Brand qualify for the next round. After Baron Corbin was able to get a win over Cedric Alexander, Samoa Joe and Ricochet's quarterfinals match ended in a double pinfall, which Corbin was more than happy with, as he thought it meant a bye straight to the finals. The smug grin was quickly wiped from the Constable's face though, as referee John Cone, who has had his issues with Corbin this year, announced that both Joe and Ricochet will be qualifying to the next round. This means that Corbin, Ricochet, and Joe will face off in a triple threat match on next week's edition of Raw, with the winner of that facing the winner of Elias vs. Gable at Clash of Champions in a match that will determine once and for all the 2019 King of the Ring. And finally, we're back on SmackDown Live, and the fans in the Norfolk Scope Arena really didn't know what to do with Bayley. On Raw this week, the SmackDown Women's Champion shockingly turned heel for the first time in her WWE career, aligning herself with former tag team partner Sasha Banks and delivering a series of wicked chair shots to Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch. Despite this, Bayley entered the arena for the Blue Show as her usual lovable self, and fans couldn't help but cheer her. When Bayley grabbed the mic and began to speak though, things got a bit murkier, as she was confused by the mixed reaction from the fans. Saying that she attacked the man on Raw because of her friendship to the boss, Bayley even mentioned the countless children in the WWE universe who look up to her, as it seems the company, the fans, and Bayley herself are unclear with what she's supposed to be. Before the hugger could trip up on her logic anymore though, she was thankfully interrupted by Charlotte Flair, whom she will face next Sunday at Clash of Champions with the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line. The Queen made it clear that all she cares about is becoming a 10-time Women's Champion, and this back and forth between the two led to an appearance by Banks herself. With both Bayley and the Boss in the ring, Flair never stood a chance, as the two decimated the Queen with another series of chair shots. Though WWE haven't made it clear what the plans are for Bayley, it's clear that she and Banks are no friends of Flair, and with both members of the Boss and Hug Connection scheduled for huge title matches at Clash of Champions, it'll be interesting to see just how things go from here. What do you think about Bayley's heel turn? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Well guys, that's our news for today. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our previous video, 10 huge, shocking WWE 2019 rumors you need to know about. Also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the bell icon so you don't miss a single new video. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, thank you for watching.